Hey everyone, Mike here today with some thoughts here on Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. I completed this game about 2 hours ago, as you can see here. 17 hours 42 minutes. I could have probably beaten this game a lot faster in about, I'd say, 13 to 15 hours, but I spent a lot of time trying to get, most of the map completed, as you can see as well. I also spent a decent chunk of time just grinding out, trying to get all sorts of stuff. But anyways, we'll load in kind of a mid-game point, if you will, and kind of run through the map here. Okay, so I'm in the home base. So I've got dude that I can craft stuff with. And then we got two merchants here on the left. There you go. Or one merchant, rather. Old lady over there who wants specific food, which are side missions you can do, which we'll get into in just a bit. This lady as well wants you to kill certain monsters, and I'm just running through all this side stuff that you can do at the base, just to, when we talk about certain things, we'll slide it in and say, hey, these people at the base, that's what they want. And that lady over there wants certain armors and stuff for us to hand over. So anyways, this is very much a spiritual successor to Castlevania, made by the person who made Castlevania. I'm now completely blanking on the name, but anyways, this is a game made by that person. Yeah, it's not really my genre. I don't tend to play these kinds of games very often. Granted, I did do videos recently on Ori and the Blind Forest and Ori Will of the Wisp. What attracted me to those games was that I found the movement was really fun, right? The first Ori game was pretty straightforward and simple, so I found that game to be pretty easy, and not a lot of backtracking or a lot of that stuff that I'm not particularly crazy about. And then Ori 2 is maybe a bit less into it at first, but then we start getting a lot of the movement tech and all that. Then I found that got pretty satisfying to play too. So what kept me going in this one, despite the fact there's a lot of backtracking, the pinpoint accuracy of your movement, right? I can hold and get a nice arc, I can turn on a dime, I can stop my jump and immediately stop getting height. Like, they made sure this game felt good. And I think the first couple hours especially, I found them to be particularly rough and difficult. Once I got over that hump though, the game wasn't too bad. But definitely the first couple hours, the thing that I wasn't crazy about was the fact that there was like a hallway down here that I had to run across multiple times before I found the fast travel point. Once I found that, it wasn't too bad. The reason I'm running around here is just trying to find these little green pages. I believe that is telling you where the mission or some of the enemies are for the mission that I have, the side mission that I have rather. The reason I'm killing these guys really easily is mostly because this is a bit of a, relative to my strength, this is a bit of an earlier area of the game, if I want to put it that way. I would have gone through this area a while ago, so I have much stronger stuff. Oh my god, this guy's hurting me. So, not being super familiar with Castlevania, it is a little hard for me to tell you what's a reference and what isn't. From what I understand, there are a lot of references though. And structurally, the way this game works is if you die, game over. No continues, no nothing, right? Immediately game over, and you go back to your last save. Which can be a little rough, to be fair, but, you know, it is what it is. And that's the game they went out to make, right? That's how it was back then, that's how it is today. But if you look, all these red points are all save points. So as long as you save often and you don't take too much damage, you shouldn't be seeing too many game overs. Early game you will, and then after a while, as you get used to the game and kind of get a feel for it, it shouldn't happen as often. That enemy in particular is a little rough. We'll just take the easy way out. I don't even know why I'm going this way. Oh wait, I think that is the... Is that the enemy I have to hit? No, it isn't. Weird. Then I don't know what those... I don't know what those things are for. Oh well. It is what it is. So the cool part about this game is the shard system. So every enemy in the game has a shard attached to them. Now it's a drop chance, so you're not guaranteed to get it when you kill them. If you have more luck, then of course you might be more likely to get a shard off of that enemy. So if I actually wanted to go and try and do that, I would go here, put that hat, lose a bit of defense for that, and then I don't think I have any other luck items at this point. So I got a bit more luck there. We can go visit someone. Yeah, let's do it. We could go visit someone to get more luck as well. As you might have seen when I was killing certain enemies, some of them were dropping like curry and things like that. So food is another aspect of this game where certain foods, such like this fried fish, I've not consumed it yet. There's no symbol beside it. So the first time I consume it, I get 2 permanent increases to my intelligence stat. And so there's a lot of different foods you can craft. And so this game kind of encourages you to go back and grind a bunch, right? There's different shards you have to get. Well, if you don't get a shard, you might get food ingredients or certain items. So at least they give you a lot of different potential reasons to go ahead and grind a bunch and, you know, really prepare yourself. Not only that, but if you're also just running around the map, there's tons and tons of secrets in this game. So there's a lot of opportunities there as well to find certain items, recipe books, permanent stat increases as well for HP, mana, ammo if you use guns. Oh, got another shard off that guy.
Have you learned? Here's what I've turned up on the monsters.
Okay. But yeah, the shard system is pretty neat. You know, different shards for different things. So like I've got a little thing that crawls on the ground, but I can also summon a water leaper, a little frog dude. I can also summon an active shield. That also happens to damage stuff. You know, magic, light attack. There's a lot of different things there. Manipulative, there's not a whole lot just yet. Directional, so this little grinder is a directional one, but I can do stuff like arrows, fire, ice, whatever. So these are... The difference between conjuring and directional is that I literally can aim and it'll go exactly where I am. And then there's passives, and then the familiar, which is that little I don't know what you'd call that. I'm blanking on what that would be called. Anyways, you can have different, basically mini enemies following you, which are friendly. But yeah, all of these foods I've consumed once, but you can see all the different ingredients you need. Some of the ingredients you can buy from the other shopkeeper. Some of them are dropped. So there's a lot of stab bonuses you can get off of that stuff, which is kind of cool. Which, you know, it's a neat thing. So basically the game gives you a lot of reason to go around and kind of grind out and, you know, spend a bit of time grinding out and also trying to find more secrets at the same time. You know, it gives you all those percentages intentionally to help you out with that. But beyond that, yeah, you know, it's a fun game. I've enjoyed it. So I can take another book out.
I'll go with this.
So I might as well get a bit more luck.
I'm certain to it.
It turns out luck is actually kind of an important thing in this game. But yeah, music's great. There's a lot of good music. You know, that laser is kind of one of those gating things. Right? It's 3 hits for these guys, not 2. It used to be 2. Oops. Mimic chairs. Don't risk it. Yeah, I guess let's fight a dragon and call it there afterwards. Easy peasy. Because I've done this part of the game a while back, you know, it is meant for lower level, but you totally can replay a lot of it, so that's why it's kind of easy at the moment. Ooh, garlic. I keep using the wrong dodge ability. Yeah, I guess we'll end it here. You know, Bloodstained, Ritual of the Night. If you are a fan of Castlevania games, you've probably already played this. But there's a lot of nice stuff that they've done in this. Silly stuff like that. There you go, I see I could dodge him successfully. There we have it. Yeah, I recommend this. I'm playing on through Game Pass on PC. Playing with an Xbox controller, which is not the best controller for D-pads, in fact, kind of terrible, but, you know, it's usable anyways for this game. It is available on consoles as well, if you're into that. I believe it's $40 US on Steam at the moment, though this game's been out for a while, and I believe I've seen it come on sale a few times. Yeah, I'd say if you're at all gonna try and do a decent chunk of this game, you're probably looking at a good 15 hours, I'd say. If you're into actually trying to complete a decent chunk of it. Of course, if you're not, you know, trying too hard to get everything, then I could totally see this being a shorter experience. Especially if you're really good at it, then you can run pretty much to the end fairly quickly and just use pure skill to defeat the bosses. But I'd say early on, yeah, give it a couple hours. Once maybe defeat the first boss or two, then that might be the good time to make a judgment if it's for you or not. Because, like I said, at least at the very beginning, I was unsure how much further I'd be playing based off of some of the bosses I faced, or before I faced any of the bosses rather. Oh, I can't get that secret. I'm missing an ability to do that. Anyways, guess we'll end it here. This is Bloodstained, Ritual of the Night. Like I said, playing this on PC. It's available pretty much anywhere else though. And yeah, I would highly recommend it if you're into this genre. Because it's pretty darn good. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time.